Welcome to the Critic Show on Creativity and You. I'm your host, Uche Teresa Ezuko, and today's guest comes to us from Perth, Western Australia. Kez Wickham St George is a #1 best-selling award-winning author. She's also a mentor and consultant who has a passion to champion people from many diverse backgrounds to reveal the best in their creative side. She's an accomplished author in many diverse international magazines. Her positive attitude and enthusiasm makes a difference to her professional and impressive background. Kez is passionate about promoting high quality growth opportunities for all. Kez, you're welcome to the show. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Everything about creativity is you. You have the ability to draw out the best in storytelling from your clients. As a leader in your profession, how has all these helped to guide you towards a deeper level in embracing your passion and goals?
It depends on who I'm working with, Teresa. If I'm co-authoring a book, then I normally get the delightful job of editing it, and I can see deeper into a person when I'm looking at their work. If I'm a co-author, then I don't really get to look at anyone's work but mine. And I must admit, as I've spent the time writing over the years, my writing is getting much more deeper, and I like to clarify when I make a point in any of my writing. It's very deep, and people say to me it's age, but it's not age. It's getting used to your craft.
Yes. Yes, and it's amazing because the more you write, the more you get used to everything you need to do from the thinking process right up to the storytelling and beginning, middle, end, everything in all one big box, right?
That's right.
Yes, that's super amazing. And it's lovely because the good thing about the craft is you get to do it on your own, you get to co-author with other authors, and different parts of creativity from within and outside and everywhere mixed together makes it a really, really rich craft.
It's all a learning curve, and you've just got to jump in and enjoy it.
Exactly. And you can never know it all. So you get to learn as you go and you get to discover things about yourself as you go as well.
That's right.
Yeah, and it's amazing. It's exciting. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing all that with us today. Thank you. As an accomplished author in many diverse areas, you encourage readers to think outside the box. Your positive attitude and enthusiasm makes a difference in writing for international magazines, newspapers, amongst others. How has all these unique skills helped you as an individual?
As an individual, you have to wear, well, I wear many hats. As my own individual, I wear many hats. So, writing for the magazines gives me an opportunity of shouting out about my authors,
Okay.
doing book reviews for them and putting them into magazines. The newspapers, not so much anymore, because newspapers are sort of old hat these days. Everything's digital. Even my magazines are digital. So, yeah, to be honest, what I rely upon my authors is they feed me and I feed them.
I like the way you said that. They feed me and I feed them. So it's more
Right.
like
Yeah,
it's a two-way traffic, right? I get
that's
from
right.
you, you get from me, and yeah, everybody's happy. Well, it's really good.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's amazing. That's wonderful. And one thing about writing is sometimes you have an idea and you've explored every aspect of that idea, and the whole thing is beginning to make sense to you, and you share with some other writing community or maybe another author, and they tend to bring out a different area, a different approach, a different style in your
Oh,
idea,
yes. Yeah.
you know?
Yes, I agree. I shared the first chapter of a new book I started last week, and I was playing with this chapter because it didn't sit right. So I sent it to another author who is a
Okay.
good friend, and she got back to me and said, "Try it like this." It was perfect. The way she said, "Try it like this," it was absolutely perfect. So it works. I mean, if you're going to be open enough to share your work,
Yeah.
then you will get compensation.
Yes, totally. I agree with you 100%. That's how to do it. And that that doesn't only bring out the best in you, it also brings out the best in the other author, the contributor.
That's right.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's exciting. Thank you. Thank you so
Yeah.
much for sharing all that with us today. Thank you. We're still on the show Critical, a Fast Side production, and I'm your host, Uche Teresa Izuko. And today we do have a special guest. Kez is our special guest today. And for more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe. And Kez, you're still welcome to the show. Welcome.
Okay.
All right. So you're globally known as the writer's consultant. You've written work with two royal families in the UK, amongst many other projects. And you also have your published books too. You seem to have it all. You seem to have all the right answers and resources for today's individual navigating different spectrum of life. How has all these helped to nurture your creative capabilities and desires?
It's been hard work, Teresa. I've been writing for nearly 20 years,
Yes.
right? It's only the last 6 years I've been winning awards, winning bestselling, and it always comes as a shock. I thought, oh, me. That's right, they me again. So I love that aspect of it. It gives me a thrill, and it gives you the get up and go to even write more and to go for even. I mean, there's thousands of awards out there, and that's what I encourage all my authors to do. Is once you've got the book published, I don't give up. Then I'm still in contact with them. I see the book being published,
Yes.
and that's when I go to work. Really, like I've coached them all through their book. I've coached them, spent hours with them, and wiped their tears, and and fed them, and they fed me, and it's like, okay, now I go to work, and so I promote. I put their work everywhere. I put it on YouTube. I promote their books for them, so they don't feel sort of in a boat alone on an ocean. That's not what writers do.
Yeah.
We promote each other. We hold each other up, and the more that happens, the more literate you get in the writing field, because you're not only sharing ideas with them. As this morning, she shared an idea with me, and it was perfect for what I wanted to do. But it takes time to build up the trust and relationships with other authors.
Yes, so I like the part where you said building trust and relationship with other authors. It's amazing. It's fantastic because be you as a best-selling author. I mean, it gives you a sense of purpose, and that purpose kind of drives you to help other authors to see that everyone is being successful in your craft, doing what you're supposed to do, doing it the right way through collaborations and partnerships with other authors. You can see that it gives you that sense of fulfillment and purpose. And congratulations on be the best-selling author. It's amazing. I can imagine the part where you said you don't even know when these things happen, and they just happen, and you go, oh, okay.
Well, you don't look for them,
That's right. Yes.
You apply for an award, and you have to apply for them. They're not just handed out. You have to apply for them, and your bio has to stand out above everybody else's. That's the basic truth of it. Yes. So you have to pat yourself on the back, not just for winning the award, but for writing the bio that caught the judge's eye. That's what I tell all my authors. You've done so. You need 2 pats on the back now, because you're the one that caught their eye, nobody else.
Yeah, exactly. And as the author, you have to put in that work, because I know lots of people, I mean, this is something they really want to do, but putting in the work is hard. Like, you have to wake yourself up, drive yourself up to do it. It's not going to happen. It's not going to fall from the sky. You got to put in the work, right? Yes, it is. It is. And trying to put together that wonderful bio that will catch the eyes of the judges. It's a lot of work. Like, it's mind blowing. You have to think through everything that you're putting out,
That's right. Well, the thing is, even with the children's book I sent to 2 royal families, I did that. They didn't ask me to. I sent them because I knew it was value. I knew my books had value. But it wasn't just that, Teresa. I actually took that little book to Akko in Japan.
Okay.
And one of the ladies there that was in the Japanese committee loved my book. And she started teaching her children English from that children's book. So from there on, it just seemed to roll and gather, more and more kudos as it went along. It wasn't, it's won an award. it didn't win an award, but to know that the royal family wrote to me with all the crests and all the hoo-ha and thanked me for the book, the biggest thing was I'm an ex-teacher, and knowing that book was being taught to children to read English, that was the biggest kudos of all.
See, that's the sense of purpose we're just talking about right now. It's I can relate totally. I can. It's very good. It's amazing. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. And you sit back and you tell yourself, you know what, I've done the job. I think that at the point where I am right now, I feel happy, I feel satisfied, I feel fulfilled because not only are your books helping children learn English, it's also opening their minds to being creative as well. So
yeah. Well, out of that children's book, it became an anthology between Japan and Australia. We're both sister cities. So where I live in Rockingham in Australia, and Arco, Japan, which is 12-hour flight away, and I only spent 7 days there. I was impressed that they just wanted to jump on board and all become the woman there with their stories, wanted to become authors as well. It was amazing.
Fantastic. Oh, wonderful, Kez. Thank you so much for sharing all that with us today. Thank you. Let's have a look at Kez collections. We're still on the show Critical of Fast Side Production, and this is our call-out session on creativity and you. And today we do have a special guest. Kez is our special guest today. And for more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe. And Kez, you're still welcome to the show. Welcome. Thank you. So how do you feel about where you are right now in terms of what you have achieved creatively? What are your next big steps? Where are all of these taking you to next?
As a writer, you have many, many different ways you can go. I'm actually enjoying, as a teacher, I run different sort of writing clubs. We travel a fair bit all around Australia. Australia is a huge place, so when we say we're going somewhere, we literally take the caravan and stay overnight. And I have a movie to my book, so I can show the movie. I can talk to people about writing their book. I just really want to know what they want from me. And once I know that, then I can step up. The other thing was the movie, and that was complete surprise. Someone being asked to make a movie from one of your books. That was, oh, wow. I didn't know whether to sit or stand. I didn't know what to do. So I said yes and signed the contract. And I was part of the crew that chose the actors. I had such fun. So writing isn't just serious stuff. If you're a children's writer, get out to the schools. They love being read too. If you're a adult author in any genre, then talk to your publisher about what awards you can go for. And if you can't go for an award, start speaking. I mean, I do a lot of our senior clubs all around the place. Because I mean, these seniors are sort of in a home. They don't get out very much. They don't go out in big groups. They don't socialize like we do. So I go in there with my books. I talk to them. I talk about writing. I talk about all sorts of things. I talk about the fun things that have happened, not the serious things. And that's another way of addressing your book, is becoming a speaker.
Yeah. Oh, that's very good. That's
many arms.
That's exciting. And the movie part of your book, how did it go? How is it?
I still get flustered when I think about it. I can't believe I walked the red carpet. I drank champagne. I stood on the stage in front of a theatre full of people and introduced myself and the movie and the producer, and the mayor of the city got up and said a few kind words, and it all just went. I seemed to go blank and acted like a robot. And then afterwards, I came home and I had friends staying overnight, and I just fell apart. I've got to have a cup of tea and I've got to sit down. I was all shaky and nervous. Did it go all right? Did I do all right? So it was wonderful.
Yeah.
I would do it again if I was invited to,
You know what?
but it was pretty scary too.
Well, some scary is a good kind of scary. So,
Yeah, yeah,
so I would definitely take the good kind of scary. Like scary, scary, scary. Yes, I'll take that one. It's really
that's right.
really good. It's amazing. It's amazing. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing all that with us today. Thank you. We are still on the show Critic Cup of Fast Light Production, and this is our call-out session on creativity and you. And today we do have a special guest. Kez is our special guest today. And for more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe. And Kez, you're still welcome to the show. Welcome. Thank you. I'm sure a lot of people out there are eager to know more about what you do. How can we reach out to you for collaborations or partnerships? We're all interested in getting to know you more.
My website.
Okay.
Just go to my website. I'll get a letter from them saying these people want to connect. I'm quite easy found on Facebook. I'm quite easy found on LinkedIn. Just look up Kez Wickham St George. You'll find me. And I'm always happy to collaborate.
Lovely, lovely. That's amazing. That's amazing. Thank you so much for coming to the show, and thank you so much for making our time to chat here with
You're
me.
welcome.
And I'm so proud of your progress, and we're looking forward to more red carpet walks and yeah, and more movies as well. I honestly, I really would love to see the movies. So yeah, just point me to where I can go see it or watch it or something, and I'll.
Well, it's circling Australia. So it's going to, yeah, so it's going to all what we call mini theatres out here. So it's going to all the different theatres, and then it's going to the Australian Cairns Movie Awards. It's going in there, and hopefully it gets somewhere, and then we'll see about America.
Oh, you know what, Kez? It is definitely going everywhere. Definitely going everywhere. I tell you, I cannot wait to see it. I wish you all the best in everything. Thank you.
Thank you so much.